Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review episode 5 of season 11 of The X-Files, and this episode is called Ghouli. Now, if you've been watching my previous reviews for the episodes in season 11, I thought there has been a gradual increase on the decidedly disappointing opening to this season. But I do think there has been an improvement on the episodes, and I have to say again, the trend continues. I actually really enjoyed this episode, and it kind of early on it frustrated me, this episode, because with the title Ghouli, I got a little bit excited because I thought what we were going to get was a Creature of the Week episode. And it hinted at that very strongly at the beginning of the opening of the episode, because you see this girl on this abandoned ship, and suddenly this monster appears, and then she tries to defend herself, but then there's two girls slashing at each other, and it turns out that actually this episode isn't a Creature of the Week episode at all, and it's actually continues on with the story of Mulder and Scully trying to track down their son. And Scully basically is having these visions in her dreams, and she is led to this crime scene where these two girls were slashing at each other, where they thought they saw a monster, and there are parallels to her visions, and it all essentially leads them to the home of a young man, where his parents are murdered, and seemingly this young man is murdered or commits suicide himself. And the plot thickens from there, really. Is this young man dead? Is he alive? Does he have a connection to Mulder and Scully? Is he their long lost son? There are government agencies chasing him. They're desperate to find him. Visions that Scully's having get more detailed, and it's difficult because I don't want to say much more because I don't want to spoil the episode if you haven't seen it. But a really good episode. This, I thought it was. They've really found the stride again. I think David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson in this episode. I really felt the vibe from them in regards to Mulder and Scully. There was a really nice scene in a morgue where Scully almost pleads with her son because she's desperate to find him, and she gives this like speech that Mulder overhears the end of, and it's actually very moving and very believable. So yeah, this felt the realist episode to me. This felt like the one where it has finally clicked into place this season, and it's starting to make a little bit of sense, and it's starting to feel like it's getting a bit of traction and direction. And to be honest, from my perspective, I don't have a lot of negatives here. It gave you a little bit of everything. You got a little bit of conspiracy, you got a little bit of a creature feature episode. It added to the mythos of this new series, and the little bit of mist cleared in regards to them and their search for their son. So very good. This is like I said, the 5th episode. We've got another 5 to go, so I thought it was the perfect tipping point for the season, because it's going to now head off in a certain direction, I am hoping. So really impressed with this episode. It's my favourite one so far, and if I was to score this one, I think the highest rating I've given so far is 8.5. I'll give this an 8.7. It gives us a bit of room to grow still, but yeah, I thought this was a really good X-Files episode. Great to watch, great performances by them both, and definitely more of the X-Files than that you remember, and it feels now like this series is starting to get a little bit of direction now, so I'm happy.